To keep herself young, she buried herself in a volcano for 20 years. When she was discovered, her entire body was covered in ash, and she had lost all her memories except for her own name, her boyfriend's name, and the hotel where she worked. The police immediately contacted the hotel owner and asked if she knew this person. The owner promptly checked her files and discovered that a woman named Anna had indeed worked there 20 years ago. The police then dialed the number Anna had provided, but a man answered the phone. After confirming the details, he verified that Anna was indeed his mother, but she had just stepped out to walk the dog and asked them to call back later. Meanwhile, Anna's boyfriend, who had been notified, rushed to the hospital. When he saw Anna lying in the bed, his eyes filled with terror. No matter how much Anna called out to him, the man didn't respond and quickly fled the hospital. When he returned home, he suddenly noticed that the crow that had died the night before had come back to life, yet the crow's corpse in the soil hadn't disappeared. That evening, the female detective called again, asking the man if he knew Anna. The man found it utterly absurd. His mother was right there at home, yet they insisted there was another mother. He asked the detective to put Anna on the phone. When Anna spoke her first words, the man was stunned because her voice sounded exactly like his mother's. Just as he was about to ask where Anna was, he heard his mother's voice behind him. He immediately handed the phone to his mother, but when she heard Anna's voice, she assumed it was a prank call. However, when Anna mentioned her own name and her boyfriend's name, the woman's expression gradually froze, and she quickly hung up. She walked outside, fingering her necklace, lost in thought. The next day, a woman was inspecting equipment when she suddenly noticed the warehouse door had been opened. Curious, she went outside to check and seemed to see a figure. When she entered, she was shocked to find a woman covered in volcanic ash sitting on the ground. It was her sister who had been missing for a year. They had entered the snowy mountains together to study the effects of volcanic ash, but her sister's motorcycle had stalled and fallen into a peak, and there had been no news since. Her sister's sudden appearance filled her with both joy and fear, because the chances of surviving while trapped in the freezing mountains were virtually zero. She thought her father would be overjoyed by the news, but unexpectedly, his face showed no happiness. Instead, he remained terrifyingly calm. With these bizarre incidents occurring one after another, what connection could there be with the volcano? Could volcanic ash not only preserve youth but also resurrect the dead?